Hey guys, what's up? We're back for another video. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. I see you, Miss Velma Sadler. Hi. Thank you for joining. Give me 1 second. Boom, we're back. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, guys. This is a quick video. We don't have a whole lot of topics, but we do have some tea that we want to spill, and then we're going to get out of here, let you guys go. So that you can do what you got to do. A lot of you guys got to get up early to work and all of the things are the things. So we're going to get out of here very, very soon. All right. Thank you for being here. I see you. My degree is real. Essence Tender, Stacy Lane, and everybody else joining. Lorraine Tyler. Thank you for being here. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, Kelly S. Coco Mo. Hey, Nikki B. Hey, Angela Caldwell. Hello, Delilah T. Hey, and hey, Frederick Phillips. Hello, Nanette West. Hello, Angela McGriff. Hello. I see y'all pouring in. Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and get on into the show. Let's get into the show. Hold on. Ooh. All right, so let's get into it. The first topic, honey. The first topic, y'all know how we dive right on in, baby. We dive right on in. We ain't gonna waste no more time because I know y'all ready for this tea. Let's get into it. All right, first topic. This just came across my desk. So T.I and Tiny, you guys know they won a judgment for the OMG judgment for the dolls that they had out, and someone else was using it, so it was like a copywriting infringement situation to where T.I and Tiny was awarded $71.4 million. But now it's given that the judge wants to reduce T.I and Tiny's award of the $71.4 million to in damages rather to $17.8 million for their LOL surprise doll lawsuit. That's a huge jump from $71.4 million down to 17.8. I mean, we'll still take the 17.8, but where the hell is the rest of my damn money? Let's see what they're saying, child. Now, this says that a jury ordered toy maker MGA to pay T.I and Tiny Harris $71.4 million for the LOL surprise doll that infringed the trade of the OMG girls last year. But now a judge wants to lower the amount they received in damages. Now, it's saying that according to Megan Cuniff, a judge wants to axe the $53.6 million punitive damages, cutting the verdict to $17.8 million. All right. The judge says that there isn't enough evidence for, or rather of, bad faith. So, damn, I know they're mad about that because it was looking like they were going to get the whole $71.4 million. And now the judge has cut the punitive damages, only giving them the award of $17.8 million. That's still good, though. That's the actual judgment. We're not reading all of that. But you guys can see here where they actually won the judgment of $71 million, but now they have been cut down to only 17.8. That's a huge jump. But yeah, so let's continue. Tisha Scott is out here trying to act like Melody Cherie, child. First she wants to be a stay-at-home mom and not do anything. She's bragging on social media saying my husband taking care of me and I don't need to bring my purse when I go nowhere because I know my husband got me and I'm a stay-at-home mom, okay? In my marriage, honey, in my marriage. Well, it's given that they're saying that Tisha is out here, child, trying to copy Melody out here. So she is at this damn coffee shop once a damn again, trying to look busy when she's really got somebody, probably her daughter, her oldest daughter, taking pictures of her trying to look busy like she's in business. Girl, she probably ain't typed a damn thing on there but the password. And if she typed that on her damn laptop, she's trying to look like a businesswoman. She's trying to say she's transferring her or transitioning back into business. She's trying to open her mommy business podcast again, which your ass shouldn't have opened that in the beginning. From what I'm hearing, according to Kiki Jabbar, from something that I saw, and rest in peace to her, Kiki was saying prior to her death that Tisha stole her idea of the podcast. That Kiki was going to actually do the podcast, and she had a conversation with Tisha about it. Tisha ran ahead of her and did it because Tisha had the money to get it up and running. See, that's why you can't tell y'all, you can't tell all of your ideas to people because then they take your ideas and make them their own, like Tisha did. That's why she and Kiki were fighting behind the scenes, because Kiki was trying to get some business stuff up off the ground when she became a cast member on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And she said she's had a conversation with Tisha, and Tisha ran and stole her idea for the podcast and made the podcast her own and made it the Mommy Business Podcast. And from what I understand, the name that Tisha named her Mommy Business Podcast was similar to a name that Kiki was going to use as well. We also know that the Mommy Business Podcast, the MB, which is Tisha also stole the logo, which was Melody's logo for Embrace. Y'all remember that? Melody had the MB, which was for her Embrace logo, and Tisha ran behind her and stole it for her Mommy Business logo. All right, she had the same colors, same letters. If you guys remember when we saw the logos, I said, damn, that looks very similar, Tisha. That looks very similar to Melody. And Melody also called her out on copying her as well. So it's a hot damn mess. Now, you guys may also remember this person named Christopher Yancey actually called Tisha. Christopher Yancey and his wife actually called Tisha and Marceau out for stealing their Black Business Expo idea and making that their own as well. So they actually called them out. Let me read something to y'all. Hold up. Let me read this to y'all. Because Tisha and Marceau been called out. And Marceau sat his ass over there at Melody's Mimosas with Melodies and tried to tell Melody, oh, this kind of looks like the Black Business Mimosas Expo or some crazy shit he was trying to say, like he came up with the idea, when we all know that Melody was the only one doing this type of thing, the business thing, helping the community and doing all of this other stuff prior to Tisha and them trying to step up and take the idea. But they took it from their friends in Atlanta when they went to Atlanta to some type of business meeting with their friends, Christopher Yancey and his wife. And they said that Tisha was taking notes, and they didn't even know that they came out and started the Black Business Expo and was telling everybody that it was their idea, but it was really their friends, Christopher Yancey and his wife's idea. Check this out. Christopher Yancey says that Marceau Scott and Letitia Scott didn't Jasmine S. Young and I sit with you over dinner and discuss us all doing this event together that we'd said the Financial Literacy Institute had already done it 2 years successfully prior in Atlanta. Said that we literally had you and Melody S. Holt as speakers at our first year's event, which I asked you both personally to attend since we are colleague alumni. All right. It said that what happened, I don't recall being contacted since that sit down. It says that I'm confused and otherwise offended by this. It says that I saw the one in Huntsville and thought they'll contact us about the collaboration, and says that now this, meaning they came out and announced that they were doing the Black Business Expo and they were doing the shit in Atlanta. So it's like a whole slap in the face to your friends who introduced you to this and sat down with you guys and guided you guys through business and told you how a Black Business Expo is supposed to work, because y'all didn't have a fucking clue. And then you steal their idea and all the ideas that they were going to do for their Black Business Expo, and you tried to make it your own, and you failed miserably in Atlanta because you guys did not have enough people there. Your speakers that you did have there weren't as interesting, and you guys tried to get Melody to come and speak, at which Melody was like, no, I don't speak for free. So it's like you guys like to use people, and then you like to take their ideas and make them your own, and then you want to sell yourself as these business people who are trying to build and help other people when you're really stealing from them. All right. So they go on to say that says that I saw this one in Huntsville and thought, okay, they're going to contact us about this collaboration. And now this, it says the brother, sister, please explain. It says that I'm only addressing this publicly because this post has been made public and so necessary since Jasmine outdid herself and showed you guys the ropes. All right, let's continue. So Marceau responds by saying that at Christopher Yancey, I just typed the whole book. Short answer is this, says no, says that we didn't plan to do this together because if we did plan it, that we would have done it. Says that I don't even want to address this because it's absolutely ridiculous to think that Marceau and Chris Yancey sat at a table and invented the concept of a Black Expo. Like, really? So now he is trying to say that his friend is lying, and only because he's upset because his friend blasted him on social media, telling everybody that they stole their Black Business Expo idea. So Marceau is pissed. He's responding to this, and he's saying, no, y'all didn't teach us or ask us to go in on this together. He says that people do this all the time. This is what Marcel was saying, because our community needs it. Now y'all care about the community. When it said that y'all been taken from the community, let's not forget about the lady that you were doing her business office, and they said that you took her chandelier and you didn't want to give her itemized statements of what you were actually spending her money on because she felt you were stealing from her. All right, says that for you to be so passionate about doing this event, I would think that you would have reached out to me about it in 3+ years since that lunch, or perhaps said that you felt a way about the last one, or got my phone number and called me. So Marceau is clapping back at him. He says that I don't. He says, but I am done. Says you obviously want to see where communication broke down and insist that I lack integrity to the point where I have to steal your ideas, and which you did. He says, to that end, I'm out. So now he's trying to run off and not address this after they got called out, and he got very upset about it. He says, I will, that didn't make sense. I will daze this in closing. Says that y'all should have trademarked the expo and or got it copyrighted if you guys did not want us to use the idea. So you just admitted that you stole the idea. He told Christopher Yancey, the same person that introduced the Black Business Expo to him, that he said that y'all should have trademarked the expo or got it copyrighted. Says it caused out of the hundreds and or thousands of expos that actually are alike. Oh, we stole yours. Yes, you did. Because his wife said that Tisha sat there taking notes the entire meeting, and then everything that you guys discussed in said meeting, Tisha and Marcel was discussing at their own expo and making their ideas that they took notes from in this meeting their own notes. Okay, so let's continue. Child, this is a hot damn mess. I said, what the hell? Tisha has absolutely no shame, okay? Now we're seeing her on our screen here. She says, in minding my business in real estate, I am thrilled to announce that I will be giving away 5 of my lovely journals to 5 fortunate individuals. I hope they did a spell check on that bitch, because we know everything that Tisha write and or put together be misspelled. Let's go back to all of your flyers that you've done for any type of expo or business, anything that you try to do, Tisha. Every one of the flyers were misspelled, and they weren't done professionally. It was a hot damn mess. So you had to do do-overs 2 or 3 times before you got them bitches right. So she said to be entered into the giveaway, you must be following at Mommy Business Podcast and tag 2 friends below. It says that this year we are being intentional about building and growing. We are writing down our goals and checking them off one by one. This is Mommy Business with Tisha Scott. I am excited to get back into the swing of things with everything Mommy Business. More to come. Hashtag Mommy Business. Hashtag Tisha Scott. Hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tisha, you want to be a stay-at-home now, mom. Now you're trying to open this Mommy Business podcast back up that you stole the idea from your deceased now cousin, Kiki Jabbar. Rest in peace to her again. So Kiki couldn't even get her damn podcast out there when she got her money up and running, because Tisha ran ahead of her after Kiki had a conversation and told her about this shit, which she shouldn't have done, and stole her fucking podcast idea and made the Mommy Business podcast her own. So Tisha, that wasn't even your concept. It was Kiki's. Let's not forget about Stormy's Canvas Beauty, where Tisha stole the bottles and stole and was putting white labeling her own bottles for the Macy and the Mildew, her daughter's hairline, on top of the labels. And then when Stormy called her out, she got an attitude with her and told her, I don't have to tell you ish. Let's not forget about the rich wife hats that Tisha ran ahead and tried to act like she was promoting and or doing on her own, when there's a whole rich wife hat business out there that I already told you guys about, and which she's showing right here. That same hat is also another person's business that Tisha is trying to promote as her own business. The same lettering, the same concept. Don't make me pull this shit up. Hold up. Just because I want nobody saying I'm making shit up. I'm about let me pull it up. Hold up. Let's stop sharing. Hold up. Let me pull this shit up. Let's pull this shit up. Which wife hat. Okay. See, this shit already out there. Which rich wife hat. Okay. Yeah, here you go. All right, so let me share again. And then we're going to put Tisha back up. Because every single business that they open up or that they say they start have already been started. Okay, there's the rich wife hat right there. Take a look at it. Look at it real good, because I'm getting ready to show you the hat that Tisha says that she came up with. They come in many colors, cream and black. There's the brown. Okay, there's the brown that Tisha had a brown one on her desk. All right, pink. I saw a pink one as well that Tisha had when she was promoting. Pink, there's red. They have them in different colors. All right, so it's the rich wife trucker hats. All right, so let's stop sharing. Let's stop sharing. All right, let's go back to Tisha. Y'all gonna see the same damn hat. I lie to you not. I already talked about this shit before, but we're gonna reiterate and we're gonna show it again. As you guys can see, what do y'all see on this table right here? Same lettering, same style, same everything. Y'all saw the brown hat. There's a brown hat, rich wife hat. So now she is promoting the rich wife trucker hats, and there's already a business out there that's been out for years now that's doing it. She's gonna fuck around and get sued, is what she's gonna get. That's what she's gonna get. You fuck around and get sued. So we got Stormy's Canvas Beauty. Well, let's start over. So we got Chris Yancey and his wife for the Black Business Expo, which they came up with the original idea. We have Stormy's Canvas Beauty labels that she was using when she was doing the whole switcheroo. We saw that on the show. We got the Rich Wife trucker hats that I just showed you. She also tried to adopt the Pink Friday, which we all know Nicki Minaj has patented that for her tour, for her merchandise and everything else. So Tisha has also been trying to use that for her daughter's airline. Let's not forget about her Embrace logo, or her mommy business logo, which is also a replica of Melody's Embrace logo that she used to have, which is a business that she did away with when she got away from Martel, because Martel also had something to do with that. So Melody did away with that business and got rid of the NB, which was her Embrace logo, which Tisha's Embrace logo looked exactly like Melody's, same letter, same color, all of the things. All right. Let's not forget about the Just For Me perm box, where Tisha also used the same color, lettering, and everything with her daughters on the box. Okay. So Tisha, I don't know what to say. So now she is trying to adopt this whole business persona as though she is Melody Cherie out here, and now she wants to come out of being a stay-at-home mom to now start this podcast that she stole from her cousin, who's not here anymore. So yes, this is Tisha acting like she's working when she probably has her daughter just taking fucking pictures and posting them online. All right, let's see, can we find as you guys can see, Black Business X. That's something she took from the Yanceys. But as you guys can see, Macy and Mildew, child, that's them. Tisha is adopting the Pink Friday. All right. Let's go down. We already know that's the same labels and shit that Stormy was using. All right. There she is again with that rich wife bullshit. There she is again with the rich wife stuff. We just going down the line, just showing. We just going down the line and showing, child. All right. There she is with the Macy and Mildew thing again. She's adopting the whole Pink Friday. I'm trying to see where. Hold on. Something else I'm looking at. Did she take it down? I don't see this damn perm box, or did I not scroll down far enough? I was trying to show y'all. Many of you guys have already seen it. I showed it on my show already. All right. Where is it? Where is it? 2024. Mason Mildew, Hair Care line. Oh, and let's not forget about the nail polish line that she started with her daughters too, where these twin girls already had that business open for years before Tisha even started it as well. And they have the same logo on the front of their nail polish line too, which is the elephant. And they Ella and Mila actually started the nail care polish line for kids, and Tisha actually took that idea as well. I forgot about that. Let me write that down. Ella and Mila. Ella and Mila, honey. Ella and Mila. I talked about all of that on my show for the nail polish. I showed it here. I talked about it here. So yeah, as y'all can see, I think Tisha must have took that shit down from that Just For Me, y'all, because it was on here. It was on here. Maybe she got approached by somebody about it. I don't know. But she did have the Just For Me perm box where she was also promoting her daughter's hair care line with that as well. So Tisha, your ass gonna fuck around and get sued if you don't calm it down, baby girl. And while she's still doing business in these coffee shops when she is 86% owner, like I said, for their business is short. And you could also work in black because it said you got a business, you got an office there as well. Not sure why she's having to resort to posting up in coffee shops and having to work there with other people there talking, walking by if you're trying to conduct like real businesses. And two, like I said, why you just don't take your ass to Schultz? Marcel doesn't want her to be at Schultz because from what I already told y'all, it was said and alleged that that's where he be talking to his hoes at. So let's get Tisha up off my screen, child. But if you own 86% of your businesses, you should be able to work in your actual businesses versus at coffee shops, Tisha, with your laptop. Out here trying to promote merch that's not really yours, and this Mama Business podcast that your cousin Kiki Jabbar, rest her soul, which she actually was going to start and told you her idea. All right. And then relaunching this damn Mama Business podcast. You don't be doing no podcast because your ass can't really talk anyway. But anywho and anyway, because the last time you tried that shit, you look fucking crazy. But let's continue, child. Let's continue. Let's get into Martel Hope because he is out here on the bullshit once again. All right, so it's brought to my attention that Martel is currently residing in Madison, Alabama. They're saying that he is currently now squatting in a home that he has been renting for a few months now, and he's supposed to be moving out, and he is refusing to move, kind of like he was when Chris Fletcher pulled up on him at that house where he was squatting and was supposed to move, and Chris was telling him, you got to move now, you got to move now. Y'all remember that? So they're saying that he's staying in another rental property that he moved into that he's supposed to be moving out of because he has not renewed his lease or something to that effect. So word on the curb is that he's been squatting there for months, and the owner of the home has been asking him to move. Everywhere he go, he's squatting. So that makes sense now to me why he would be out here selling his home to himself and then going and getting this loan, because he's trying to figure out his next move and what he's going to do. It's weird. So y'all remember the house on the show that they just did the open house for. They're saying something about, from what I'm hearing here, that he's not allowed to move into that house until he gets it up to code, which is why he is stalling and or squatting in said home that he's currently in right now, that he's renting. I told y'all that Melody told the courts that Martel continues to move and that he does not stay in a home as he's supposed to, and that he has to keep updating the courts, his new address, because he has to keep moving. And it's confusing for their custody arrangement because you're supposed to be here 1 week on, 1 week off. But if you're moving, then that makes Melody have to have the kids longer because he can't do what he needs to do with the kids because he's fucking moving so much. So he's currently staying in this house where they're asking him to move again, and he's refusing and he's squatting. So there may be another lawsuit or another legal situation for Martel if he doesn't move out of this house here soon, from what's brought to my attention. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and from what's also been said is that the people does not want to rent to him again, so he's not able to, I think, renew his lease there. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, my apologies. All right, but so yeah, so there, like I said, there was an issue with the house that he sold to himself, which he already owned, and it's like I said, they said that he cannot actually move into that house or take ownership in terms of living there until things are up to code. The house is not up to code, which is why he could not sell it to anyone else. So that's a huge issue for Martel. All right. So he is still squatting and avoiding moving because he's hoping, I think, to move into that house. But Martel does not have, from what we know, a builder's license to get the work done. He's not working under Marceau's license anymore because Marceau don't fool with him. He's not working under Fred's license. So I don't know who he's going. He's not going to pay nobody to do it because he ain't got no money to do it. But bottom line is he's kind of like teeter-tottering between places because he was hoping to get to move up in that house that he sold to himself, but they're telling him he cannot move there because it's not up to code. So, all right. So let's get to the next topic, and then we're going to let you guys go. This is not going to be a long video, as I told you guys before. Now, one person who we saw standing in front of Martel's house, let's get into that. Somebody who was there who allegedly supposed to have a real estate license, and it's alleged that she doesn't have it anymore because y'all remember that whole forgery situation between she and LeBerick. Now, I pulled up some things to talk about what happens when you are convicted of forgery, allegedly, because y'all know LeBerick took Destiny to court for forging some documents in his name, and y'all know that he has military ties, and he also works for a Fortune 500 company at which he cannot have said types of things going on with delinquent bills and stuff like that, which Destiny had going on when she was staying in LeBerick's house. Bills that she wasn't paying, in which he had to take her to court, in which she owes him over $20,000 for. All right, allegedly. So let's get into this video where this is the house that Martel is alleged. They're saying that this is Martel's house that Destiny's standing in front of. That she was allegedly trying to help him sell this house. But I'm trying to think, do you still have your license? Because according to Alabama law, if you've been convicted of forgery, then your license go through some type of suspension, and you have to pay fines and penalties towards that. And I'm gonna show that here in a second because I did do my due diligence to pull that up. So let's go ahead and play this.
It's been through. To her.
Okay, so this music, we're not going to play music, but this is her standing in front of Martel's house trying to act like she's a real estate agent. She's walking through there, child. That's the house. Y'all see the camera crew there. That's Martel's house. That's the house. Okay. All right. So let's get up off that. So she was also spotted here most recently at some type of yesterday, as a matter of fact, at a real estate convention that she went to. Not sure why she was there, because this forgery situation just happened just last year when LeBerick had to take her to court, and she was also arrested for that, if you guys remember. Destiny had a mugshot behind that. All right. So let's get into this. I think there's music to this. Let's see. Yes, it is. So this is Destiny showing, she says 19 years in the game, hashtag realtors, hashtag new. So this is her showing she's at the 2025 Realtor Clarity charity ball. I'm sorry, charity ball and gala. All right. So this is Destiny there. She's, with one of her friends there, mingling with the people with license. Not sure if she still has hers. Now, I remember she had just renewed her license or whatever around the time that this happened. So yeah, not sure what she was doing there, or maybe she was just going as moral support for a friend who also has her license as well. Y'all remember she was bragging about she was going into business with a friend of hers at some building that they were doing together. I don't think that went well. I think that it fell through because we don't hear any more about it. Because now she's in some storage unit when she had like this whole huge building that she was in business with this woman with. So I think that there may have been some money exchange that may not have gone well between Destiny and her business partner, at which she called them, because she doesn't mention it anymore, and she's not actually working out of that space. She is currently working out of a storage building right now that she's renting. So I don't know. Destiny is notorious for starting things and things falling through. So it's weird. All right. So like I said, she popped up at this gala a day ago. All right. And people were asking her, asking if her real estate license were renewed or if she got her real estate license back since her arrest for forgery with LeBerick. All right. LeBerick had her locked up. So let's go ahead and get into what I pulled for forgery in Alabama and how that works. All right. Because I kind of did my homework just a little bit. Let's look at that right quick. All right. Let's blow it up so y'all can see it. All right. So I'm going to read it to you guys. Damn, why is that coming up? All right. So in Alabama, it says that a real estate licensee who commits forgery or other fraudulent acts may face disciplinary action from the Alabama Real Estate Commissioner. Okay. It says that the AREC, okay, which is the Alabama Real Estate Commissioner, can investigate a licensee's actions and records its own or based on a written complaint. Now, the penalties is that the Alabama Real Estate Commission can impose a fine, reprimand, suspend, or revoke a licensee's license. It says that the AREC may also require a licensee to complete continuing education courses or make restitution. For a Class A misdemeanor, which is what it would have, I think, would have been made for Destiny, since that was her first offense. It says that a licensee who files a false or untrue notice, statement, or document with a AREC commits a Class A misdemeanor. Okay, it says that the AREC can also take action against unlicensed individuals who practice real estate. All right, which I don't think she was doing that, but she did have to go to court for forgery with LeBerick. Now, it says that forgery is also a criminal offense in Alabama. That's a criminal offense anywhere. It says that forgery in the second degree is a felony that involves creating or altering a written instrument, okay, such as a deed, will, codicil, or contract with the intent to defraud. It said that the penalty is up to 10 years in prison and a $15,000 fine. Okay, so how that turned out between the two of them, I did not get an update on that. I'm gonna have to dig and find out and spin the block, and then we'll do an update on that. But we do know that she did go to court with LeBerick for forgery, for, I think they said it was for a bill that when she finally did move, that she forged his name on said bill, and he had to take her to court to prosecute her in order to get that off of his record, because he works for a Fortune 500 company and he also has military ties, and he could have lost his job behind that. So he had to sue her in court for that. And unfortunately for her, she does or did hold a real estate license during that time. Okay, so could Destiny be trying to, I guess, sell properties again after rumors of her not returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville? Did y'all hear about that? Rumor is that she's not going to be returning to Love and Marriage Huntsville, or she's not asked to return back for the next season. I mean, what would she talk about? Sonny and Moses, they're not coming back. That was her way to get in and back on the show as a means of her storyline, to be chasing Sonny and Moses around, still crying about a 15-year relationship that he said himself they weren't really in, that she was just a smash and dash, is what Moses was saying. But Destiny, I guess, could she be trying to get her feet wet, knowing that she's not going to be back on the show, so that she can keep her money flow going, because she does have to pay all of these fines and bills, and she has to pay LeBerick still $20,000. I'm not sure how that's working out for her. She has rent to pay, and she also has to take care of her son. So could she be lining up some type of financial means in terms of trying to get her real estate license back, to try to sell some properties to make some money? Because according to what we see here, if you have a real estate license, that it can be revoked and you have to pay high fines. And according to Destiny, baby, and what we've read up on Destiny, she also has a another court case coming up from a car that got repossessed that she has to answer for. And they were trying to say that Maurice Scott was supposed to be representing her, which I don't know what the fuck that was going on. But anyway, have you guys noticed that Destiny's been missing from a few episodes too? We haven't seen Destiny since the fight that happened between Martel and Marceau at Destiny's Big D Energy Field Day event. We haven't seen her, but she will be on the next episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because she's doing another and did I say relaunch for Madonna, child? Jesus, how many relaunches are we going to do? How many relaunches are we going to do? All right, so let's take this down. Oh, I did have another thing I wanted to pull up as well for Martel. With him selling this house to himself, he may have put himself in another pickle financially. So check this out, because I pulled this up as well, because y'all know I'm nosy, okay? Yes. All right, so I'm spinning the block on Martel, then we're going to get back on Destiny. All right, so it says here, can I sell my house to myself as an LLC? Which is what Martel did. Technically, it's not against the law to do it, but he will run into some ramifications in terms of doing so. It says, yes, technically you can transfer your house to an LLC and rent it to yourself. Okay, but he's not actually renting it to himself. He purchased it through the quick claim deeds. Okay, it says, however, this usually isn't the best option when it comes to tax consequences, as you may lose out. Now it says on personal tax deductions and need to pay more in the long run with business related taxes. So he's going to wind up paying more money in the end for doing that little switcheroo with this sell this house from myself to myself bullshit. And you already know, and he ain't gonna do nothing but go and file another bankruptcy if he can file another one, because I hear that he's already filed like 3 times. I don't know how many times you can file for bankruptcy, but he's already filed, I think, up to 3 times. So this money that he's going to be owing and all of these taxes from this property, he's probably gonna go and try to run and file for bankruptcy or do some kind of illegal bullshit that he's doing. So according to what I read, it's not against the law to sell a property from yourself to yourself, but you will face a lot of fines and penalties in the end in terms of your taxes. So he's going to be further in the hole financially. And what? He might be in jail by then, so who cares? But let's get back to Destiny, and then I'll let you guys go. Yeah. So we got that. I told you that rumor is that she won't be back next season. And we talked about the forgery charge. Did I have one more thing? Let me make sure. I think that may be it. Yeah, I told y'all this is not a long show. But yeah, so that's what it's given with Destiny. So it's given that Destiny may be trying to get her real estate license and stuff back up, knowing that she is going to be scrambling and having to figure out what she's going to do for money after she hasn't been allegedly asked to come back. They said, isn't there a limit bankruptcy filings? Yeah. They said he's already filed 3 times. I know he ran ahead and filed first when he and Mel got divorced. I remember Melody talking about that, which then made her have to go file because all of his debts would have fallen on her, being that they were married. So he filed then. He filed another time after that, from what I'm hearing. And also he filed again when that couple came after him for the $60,000 that he owed them for the renovations he was supposed to do on their property where he kept their money. So in his way of not paying them was to try to put that debt on or in bankruptcy to where he would not have to pay them. This motherfucker went and changed his number and blocked them so that they could not reach him anymore. So by the time they went to try to go to court to get the money back, they could not do anything because the time had lapsed within the time that they were supposed to come after him legally. So he got off on that, unfortunately for them. But yeah, he's going to wind up paying in the back end. So I'm going to predict that Martel's ass will be locked the fuck up behind this revenge peace situation, and Melody is going to go ahead and get full custody of the kids when it's time for the child custody case. That's what I'm predicting. And no, I am not a psychic medium, but that's my prediction, okay? But that is what is going on. Just a little bit of Love and Marriage Huntsville news for you guys. And, of course, the update for T.I. and Tiny for their case where their money got cut. That was a huge cut. From 71.4 million down to 17.8 million, where they are taking away their, let me tell y'all right, y'all. Punitive damages, okay? So they will not be awarded for the punitive damages in that case. But that is it, and that is all, guys, for our video. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of news that I hope you guys could use. All right, and also catch up on our other videos that we put out today. This is my 3rd video today, so you guys have some catching up to do. And don't forget to go and hit the like button on each and every one of those to keep us in the algorithm and to support the video. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all to my Caramelians for being here. Thank you for my mods being here, Bell Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Scorpion Miss. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. And for all the content creators who always stop by and show me love, True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast, Deary Talk Show, Messy Hills Atlanta, Boss Lady Brand, Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K, and Love Seen Heard. All right, if there's anyone that I missed, my apologies to you. Thank you guys for being here again. Also, if you guys would like to sign my petition that I have out there, because I am still pushing that, let me drop the link for that. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. If you don't want to sign, you can share it. If you don't want to share it, you can also leave a comment on there as well, in terms of your feelings on that. Okay, so I appreciate you guys again. Let's get out of here. Car Chronicles is in the morning, so I will see you guys then. All right, be blessed, be safe tonight, and until next time, goodbye.